FSU. FSU. In 2024, you guys are just out here making history. You guys are out here making history. That's tough. That's tough. You guys, them Blue Devils, 22-0. I'm sorry, 22-1 now. 22-1 now. Duke won. Go back and watch my last video when I told you guys that Duke was going to win this game. Now, my prediction was 26 to like 17. 26 to like 17 or something like that. Actually, I gave Florida State 14. Florida State had 16. I was damn near close to it. I try to tell you guys, Florida State this season only put up 14.5 points on the average. So, obviously, they did what they did today. They showed me that they could kick field goals. They also showed me that Brock Glenn ain't it. Brock Glenn is not it. And that Luke kid, he ain't ready. A lot of Florida State fans was yelling, "We want Brock, free the freshmen," and all that. You're just a terrible team. You're just a terrible team. Excuse me. Luke out here. Not Luke. I'm sorry. I'm about to put some bad juju on Luke. But Brock out here throwing interceptions and pick sixes and out here fumbling the ball. His quarterback awareness, trash, Basuda garbage. Now, in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, he did pick it up a little bit. I kind of seen a little bit of promise, but then I remember this is Florida State. They'll find ways to mess it up, and sure enough, they did. Their receivers can't catch. Inconsistent. Offense inconsistent. Todd Philly is not being utilized properly in that offense, plain and simple. Florida, Duke, man. Manny Diaz and Duke. It all started with the 4th and 14. You know what the problem is, though, Florida State? Y'all ain't got no Jordan Travis on that team. Mike Norvell is a quarterback killer. Remember they were talking about Mario Cristobal is a quarterback killer. Look what he did to TV. Mike Norvell is a quarterback killer. Mike Norvell ruined Tate Rodemaker. He's now ruining Brock Glenn. Hell, DJ got out of there with that broken finger just in the nick of time. My goodness, Mike Norvell cannot coach quarterbacks. Do not trust your quarterback at Florida State if you want him to get developed. Plain and simple. That's tough. That's tough. Florida State defense, terrible. They play with no heart. Duke offense is just terrible. So don't even give Florida State no credit on offense or defense in this game. Duke is just a terrible team. And Florida State is even a more terrible team. 1-6. What if I told you guys that this Florida State team that you guys are watching right now was 13-1 last year? What if I told you guys that? But remember when I told you guys when they got beat by Georgia, 63 to goddamn 3, 63-3, a goddamn shame to the whole state of Florida, a goddamn shame to the whole college football nation, a goddamn shame to a goddamn shame. That's tough. That's tough. Remember when I told you guys that Florida State team, they got the post beat out of them by Georgia, 63-3, down in Miami, in the Hard Rock Stadium, in the Orange Bowl. That same goddamn team was the team you're going to see in 2024. Remember when I told y'all that? Pat myself on the goddamn shoulder. I told y'all. Now, ain't nothing Florida State can do this season to this thing ain't going to get no better. Listen, you 1-6 right now. You're not going to be bowl eligible. You know why? Because next week, you play the world's greatest, the goddamn mighty Miami Hurricanes. And we finna beat the bejesus out you down there in Hard Rock Stadium. We are finna beat the brakes off y'all. We gonna beat y'all so bad, I'm gonna be left speechless. I'm gonna be left speechless. We're gonna beat y'all so bad. It's gonna be like kicking a dead horse. Y'all already dead. Y'all already dead. Florida State in 2024 is a dead program. Dead program. They died in week 1. They died again in week 2. They died again in week 3. Cal tried to throw him a bone. And then they just keep on dying. 1-6. What a shame. What a goddamn shame. ACC commissioner, I keep telling you, ACC commissioner, listen to me. Let them go. Let them go. Let that hole go. ACC commissioner, let that hole go. Right now, they are bringing shame to the ACC. They are the worst. You know what Florida State is? Florida State is that one dude that talks so much shit to everybody. And then when everybody show up and whoop their ass, they didn't even put up a good fight. That's Florida State. But you know what I see from all the teams that's been beating Florida State? This year is get your lip back on Florida State. I try to tell, listen, I already told y'all what it is. Florida State is easy coochie. Easy. Plain and simple. I already told y'all. Easy. Everybody get a turn. Everybody get a turn. This season, everybody get a turn. Miami's up next. Please, Miami. I know we're in Miami. I know we're finna beat the brakes off on them. Please use protection. Please use protection. They passed around right now. They already done took 6 L's. We about to give them number 7. Please use protection. The irony of Duke beating Florida State for the first time. Duke beat Florida State for the first time. Let that sink in. I told y'all previous video that this game was going to be historic. It was going to be historic. And history was made tonight. There's no going back now. Final score, 23-16. Duke. The Blue Devils. Listen, Duke, don't get too comfortable, Duke. Don't get too comfortable. Because after we beat the brakes off Florida State, we're going to beat the brakes off y'all ass too. Man, glorious. You know what? But as a Miami Hurricane, we got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger fish to focus on. We're not going to look forward to Florida State because there ain't nothing to look forward to. Right now, they're the bottom of the map. They're the bottom of the ACC. Worst team in the ACC. And to think we just brought in SMU, a team that was in the group of 5 for so long, they came in and smoked you, blowed you out. God dog it, man. Jesus Christ, Florida State. Man, I'm Big 3T2Y. And I haven't seen my usual Florida State fans on the channel. I haven't seen you guys since week 1. Man, that's tough. Man. Florida State fans, keep your head up. Stay away from the edge. Don't jump. Listen, man, turn off the TV. Go fishing. Go spend time with your girlfriend, your wife, your kids. Football season for y'all is already over, okay? Y'all ain't got to watch no more football. Save yourself the misery and the pain of watching that goddamn team. Save yourself. Go spend time with your family. Football season is over for you. It's been over since week 1, 2, and 3. It's been over when you lost to goddamn Memphis. Florida State fans. Next season ain't gonna be no goddamn better. I can't even hype y'all up. Next season ain't gonna be no goddamn better. You open up the first game of the season is against Alabama. They going. Anyway, Florida State fans, keep your head up, man. Miami fans, don't laugh at them too much. Listen, Gator fans, Florida Gator fans, laugh tonight. Because tomorrow you might be crying. That's tough. Duke. They say one game at a time, 1-0. Duke is 1-0. Duke is 1-0.